San Marcos 911, do you need police, fire, or EMS?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you tell me the address of your emergency?
It's San Marcos High School, 2601 Rattler Road.
I'm actually calling because my daughter, I just got home, and she told me that on the bus today, somebody showed her a Snapchat, and it had a threat to Hopewell Middle School about a shooting.
So since the start of the school year, school districts all across Central Texas have seen an uptick in threats toward our schools.
And tell me exactly what happened.
I was walking in the hallway to go to the bathroom, and I seen a guy walking, and he has a gun in his hand.
An alarming number of cases involving threats of gun violence in or against schools have been filed in our office.
Fake threats have real consequences.
If you make a threat against a school, you will be found, you will be arrested, and you will be held accountable.
And it needs to stop.
Are you still there? Still there?
September 2024, a month-long snapshot at the height of these reports. Police and school records we obtained show at least 56 threats across 17 Central Texas school districts and charters. Data from Hayes, Williamson, and Caldwell counties show students arrested and charged for terroristic threats and making false reports, some as young as 11. In Lockhart, we learned a 12-year-old girl was arrested after telling her mother she thought she saw a gun in her classmate's book bag.
This was a basketball, peewee, another basketball, home run derby.
Rosemary Moreno displays her daughter's awards and trophies with pride. Moreno says her girl has always been a good kid.
Never, ever we've never been through any kind of trouble with her.
That is until this school year. On September 25th, Moreno got a text from her daughter.
I was home, and then she texted me, saying that there was an active shooter, and that's when I asked her, do you know the difference between an actual active shooter and somebody that might just have a gun?
Moreno said within minutes she was at Lockhart Junior High School.
We go and I talked to the front office and asked if something was going on, and they were unaware of it. And as soon as she came out, we were out there waiting for her. She just started crying.
Police records Moreno provided show her daughter said she was in her third period class when she went to the restroom and saw the handle of a gun sticking out of another student's backpack. She told police she then went to lunch and texted her mother, but did not tell any teachers or staff about what she saw.
To her, it scared her enough to text me about it.
Police records show the campus was placed on what's called a hold, where staff clears the hallways and students are required to stay in their classrooms while police investigate. But police said when school officials went over footage of the hallway during third period, her daughter was not seen leaving the classroom.
The police officer called us in his office and told us that they reviewed the video and never saw her go into the restroom, so they were going to charge her with false accusations of a threat to the school. I didn't know what to think. I was crying. She was crying. He was like, we're going to have to take her in. And I was like, what do you mean take her in? And she's only 12. She's 12. She's never made anything up like this before in her life.
In a letter to parents, district officials said they found no credible evidence to support the student's claims and said it was seeking charges against the student after finding substantial evidence of falsified claims. Records show Moreno's daughter was charged with a Class A misdemeanor for false alarm and report. She was also suspended from school for 3 weeks, and when she came back from suspension, she had to go to the district's alternative school.
And I told her, I was like, look, if you didn't see something, or maybe a kid told you something, I need you to just be honest with me. Just tell me, because whatever it was, I will back you up and I will be there for you. She's like, I swear to you. She was like, I saw a kid and it looked like a gun. Her story never changed. Not one time has it changed. And to this day, she'll tell you the same story.
We want the community to know that it is extremely important to, when you see something, to say something.
Less than a week after her arrest, in a school safety presentation, Lockhart ISD staff said this about the trend of school threats at their campuses.
A child or an adult would never be in trouble for reporting something, even if it turned out not to be true. There are situations, unfortunately, to where if we get an alert and it's found that it wasn't an accurate report, that things weren't lining up, that's where there may be an issue.
You think she might have been confused?
Yes. The sad thing is you teach them to speak up. If you see something, you say something. And that's what she did. She spoke up. She might not have told somebody right then and there at the school, but she told the person that she trusted the most, and that was me.
The school district, police department, and the district attorney's office all declined to interview with our team. Moreno tells us the district attorney dropped the charges against her daughter last week during our investigation months after the arrest. In a statement, the agency that made the arrest, the Lockhart Police Department, said it takes all reports of guns at school seriously. He added, when a call of this nature is received, valuable police resources are utilized. The district attorney's office, in deciding whether to charge a minor, tells us it considers if the offense was committed, the age and maturity of the child, the seriousness of the threat, and what discipline the school can administer in deciding whether to charge a minor student. He added, the juvenile justice system is not meant nor equipped to be a substitute for parental responsibility. However, where that is lacking, we will not hesitate to take whatever steps we feel are necessary to protect the schools and the community. Kelly Wiley, KXAN Investigates.